Hey, just waiting on folks to get in here. But today I want to talk about this 21-day Get Snatched challenge. Okay. This is something that can end up being a game changer for you. So, in this 21-day challenge, what I'm doing is I'm giving you meal plans, I'm giving you workouts, right? So, the meal plans are going to be healthy, whole foods meal plans, right? That are simple to make, giving you recipes and grocery lists so you can easily make this at home and it's no problem doing it, right? That's the type of things that we're going to have, right? It's ways, how are we going to get snatched? We're going to get snatched by doing it in the kitchen, and we're going to get snatched by doing it in the gym, right? Or at home. So you can work out at home or in the gym. But in this, we all want to get to the point where we can prep for these holidays that are coming, right? I know it's October something right now, but we also know that within the next 2 months, all the food, all the temptations start to come our way, right? Next 2 months, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas. The next 2 months, we have Christmas cookies, we have sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, apple pie, like you name it, all those things are coming. And then we also have all the food from cornbread to stuffing, dressing, however you want to call it. There's so much going on. But let's not just skip over Halloween because that's coming up too, right? So that's all the candy that your kids bring home in their little sacks that you end up eating half of, right? So that's why I want to do this challenge now. That's why I decided let's do the get snatch challenge now so that we have the tools ready so that when the holidays and all this stuff comes up, you got the tools to push through that and move past it. All right. So I want you to sign up for the challenge. I'm going to tell you everything you're going to get. But if you click the link that I posted in the comments, you can get more information on the challenge. But here's what I'm giving you in this challenge. This is like no other, right? This challenge is like nothing you've ever seen because what you're getting is going to literally change the game for you. So it's a meal plan, right? And in that, you're getting, recipes, grocery lists, all the things that you need for a meal plan. But you're also getting workouts that are based on your level of fitness. So if you are just starting out, hey, Valerie, I've got workouts for that. So if you're just starting out, we've got workouts there. If you have been doing this for a while, maybe you go to boot camp or something like that, we've got workouts for that. Can I the challenge while I'm pregnant with twins? Ooh, I don't know about doing the challenge while you're pregnant with twins. That might be a little tough. Hi, Lil, glad to catch you. Thanks. So you're getting workouts for any level, right? Then on top of that, we have an accountability group, right? Where in this group, we're posting questions. I go live often in the group, but also we have Q&A every week in the group. Sorry. Every week during this challenge where you ask questions and I'm here for you, right? Because I'm giving you the guidance and the guidelines on how to really do what we need to do so that we can prep for the year, right? And make it a lifestyle, right? This goes beyond just the 21 days. I'm giving you the tools in the 21 days, but I want you to use that to make this a lifestyle, right? So that you can eat healthy and have a healthy body and healthy life for the long haul, right? We know so many people. I was listening to a podcast today. I need to concentrate on my thighs. We're definitely doing some workouts for the thighs, and we're also going to have some live workouts as well. But I was listening to a podcast today where they said that 30 by they said by the end of 2022, 35% of Americans will be borderline type 2 diabetes or have type 2 diabetes. Like that is insane to hear. 35%. That's a huge number, right? If you think about it, just to put it in perspective, they're like 333 million people in the US, right? 333 million, let's say. So that means that over 100 million people just in the US alone will have type 2 diabetes by the end of 2022. So, what do we do? How do we fight that? How do we combat that? How do we ensure that it's not us or the people that we love? And so that's what we work on, right? We work on learning to eat for our bodies, to nourish our bodies. We can still enjoy food, but we want to make sure that it's nourishing us because like folks talk about all the time, like, oh, you can get, McDonald's or whatever. Let's say you ate McDonald's, and everybody knows McDonald's is not the greatest for you, right? But let's say someone had a thing of fries, right? French fries, a burger from some sort of burger joint, and a milkshake, right? That's like 1,500 calories, right? That's about what some people would eat in a day, right? In terms of caloric intake. You could have that burger, fries, and a shake, or or you can have or you could have like, a plate full of vegetables, a steak, right? A steak, and you could have and that would be something like 700 calories. That would just be one meal. Now you could actually have a few more meals instead of having 1,500 calories in one meal at McDonald's or whatever burger joint. So just thinking about those different options is gold, right? Like when I think of a plate full of vegetables, I'm thinking, I love broccoli. So I'm thinking like broccoli, some cauliflower, all of, those vegetables, right? And then that with a steak, because I started eating beef again sometimes. By sometimes, the last time I had it was over a month ago, but I enjoy it here and there. Or you could have a thing of some chicken, you could have a whole salmon. Like, think about how much food you can have for that many calories. But many times we end up just getting the burger joint stuff, fries, burger with the bun and a shake, right? So these are the things that we talk about in the challenge. So I love your sharing your certain encourages. Thank you so much. Is the food on this program expensive? No, no. Oh, Stephanie, hi. I saw you earlier joined. Um, Stephanie joined the challenge earlier. Congratulations. It is not expensive. So the way that I teach people to eat healthy, right? And to eat in this lifestyle, I teach you to do it to where you aren't buying separate meals. Because for so many years, so anybody who's new to me, right? I lost 120 pounds. I used to be over 330, somewhere between 330 and 350 pounds, right? And so I lost at least 120. I say 120 because I really don't know how much, honestly, because I stopped weighing myself after I got over a certain number. So I just go from that. So here's what I'm saying. When I was 300 something pounds and I tried different programs and whatever, I'd always be making a meal for me and then a meal for the kids. And then, my kids, the kids and my husband. So I have 4 kids. So I'd make a meal for my husband and kids. And then what would end up happening is one of two things. One, I would only do that for 3 days tops because there's no way I go beyond 3 days making 2 meals, right? Making 2 meals in one setting. So for every meal, so if it's breakfast, 2 meals, lunch, 2 meals, dinner, 2 meals. That's not the person I am. I can't live that life. Either that or number two, which happened to me with with some of those like meal prep ones, like Nutrisystem, would be I would make my meal. I wouldn't like the taste. And so then I would end up eating what I made for them. So it's like, no, that's not going to work, right? So I show you how to make one meal, and I've actually got videos all over on my channel about how I do that. Make one meal for the whole family and the kids, and then I just don't eat the carbs in that meal. Like that's how simple it is. So I see Lil Smitty is saying that she had salmon, spaghetti, zucchini, and sweet potato. Yeah, exactly. Like that type of meal. For when I do that, I don't necessarily eat the sweet potato all the time because there's times when I'm a little more strict, so I may not have a sweet potato because of the amount of carbs. But there's times when I'm a little less strict, and I love sweet potatoes. Like it's like one of my favorite things. So I will eat the sweet potato. I'll have like a small one. Sometimes I'll cut it up and make it put it in the air fryer because I just love sweet potatoes that much. But my point is that is a good meal, right? So if you're doing it in this program where we're being a little more strict for these 21 days, what you're going to do is you have the spaghetti with zucchini noodles, right? And the salmon, or spaghetti, zucchini noodles, and the salmon, and that's it, right? And then the kids, the whole rest of the family, have the spaghetti, zucchini, and the salmon and the sweet potatoes. So it's just that simple, right? Oh, Marcia, hi! It's first time catching me live. That's awesome. So I'm gonna post the link again to the challenge. Be sure to join this challenge because in this challenge, you're getting things that you'll never get, that you're not getting in any other program or place, honestly, especially at this low price. And the reason I decided to do this is because I used to do challenges all the time. Like if anybody's been following me for a while, I used to do challenges like since like 2018. I would do monthly challenges. And then over a year ago, I paused the challenges because I had my one-on-one clients were building up, so I had to focus on that. And I am someone when I'm doing a challenge, I want to be focused. I want to make sure you're getting results. That's why when I post the ladies in my challenges, you'll see amazing results like 15 pounds, 20 pounds, or whoa, my A1C is like normalized all of a sudden after, this many days, right? So you'll see those types of results. And the reason is because I want to focus on you guys in the challenge. I want to make sure that you're getting results. And I also want to make sure that you know what you're doing. So there's no questions. You're not like, oh my gosh. So that's why I haven't done one in a year, because I want to focus on the challenge when I'm doing them. And so that's what I did. I focused on the challenge. I want to make sure that's what I'm doing now. I literally took time in my in my schedule, right? Charted out when I could do this. And that's why I'm doing it October 11th. So it starts on Monday, October 11th. But what's funny is I had to start planning this in like August because I wanted to make sure I had the time, right? Because for me, it's so important. It's important for us all to get healthy. So you're getting not just you're getting meal plans, obviously, you're getting workout plans, you're getting the accountability group. We're also doing Q&As every week. I want to make sure that you feel comfortable and confident on your journey. We're all, in these Q&As, we're also doing some mindset training, right? Because anyone who's been on this journey for a while, hi Shenda, anybody who's been on this journey for a while knows that a big part of this journey is the mindset. We've got to change that relationship with food, right? So that it's a positive one, so that it's one where we can be confident walking into a room. So I was speaking at a conference just this weekend. Oh, look, somebody just joined. Congratulations. Um, I so someone else just joined the challenge. I'm telling you, I posted a link here, guys. Join this challenge because what you're going to get is a game changer, right? But I was speaking at a conference this weekend and I was talking about a simple keto. I told about my journey, lost 120 pounds. Um, oh, somebody else just joined. Congratulations. I get the notifications on my watch. Congratulations. I cannot wait to work with you guys. So I was speaking and talking about my journey, lost 120 pounds as a mom of four, right? Married and working at the time. I was working a full-time job that was really, really high pressure, like, that type of role, right? So I talk about how I kind of feel like I'm not overly special from that standpoint, when I say it like that. So it's not like, oh man, because of who you are, Ileka, you were able to do this. No, I don't think so. I think that anyone can do this. Shinda, I hear you having the right mindset is your issue. Yes, having the right mindset was my issue for years, right? And so, thank you, Lil Smitty. Everybody hit the like button. Yes, please like the video because when we like the video, it goes, other people get to see it. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. I love that. Y'all are the best. I'm about to cry. I cry over everything. But so I was talking about changing that lifestyle and how when we change our lifestyles um, and make it simple, we can do it for the long term. When it feels hard, when anything feels hard, I don't know how long we're sticking to it. So we've got to make it simple. So that's what I show you how to do. So after speaking on the stage, and I talked about how what we can do is we work out different methods of eating, right? So that we can change our mindset to where we don't want to necessarily eat like the cakes and the brownies. I can walk past brownies now with no problem. I've learned how to do that. And so I show you how to do those things, right? The reason I talk about brownies so much is brownies is like were like my favorite thing. Like if somebody made a tray of brownies, if people make a tray of brownies and they'll leave it on the counter or whatever, cut them up. I'd be going back to that counter every 2 seconds, grabbing another brownie, grabbing another brownie. Like that's who I was. I was a brownie fiend, right? So, anyways, so I talked about that. And I talked about how we change the mindset and change our relationships with food long term so we can do this as a lifestyle. So that when you complete this challenge, right? And when you complete, oh, somebody else, congratulations. I'm so excited. Congratulations, Valerie. I saw your name come through. When you complete this, when you do this and truly see results, right? And you truly change that mindset, you can walk past the table of brownies or whatever that is for you. For my sister, it's not brownies. My sister, for her, it is chips, right? For me, chips or whatever, but brownies, anyway. So I talked about that. Then When I got off stage, somebody had put a whole thing of of brownies, of brownies, chocolate cupcakes, and red velvet cupcakes, like in the center, right? And they were like, "Hey, everybody, go get some cupcakes. We've got a ton of them, right?" And so I'm just getting off stage saying this, and now everyone is. I felt like there was a line of people with their cupcakes, number one, ready to eat, and then walking up to me saying, "Hey, Ileka, you want a cupcake?" I'm like, "Are you testing me?" Like, "No, no, I don't, thank you." But it's just so funny because at changing that mindset, right? Changing the relationship with food and changing the mindset when it comes to food is a game changer in your relationship with food, but also in your health and fitness journey, you know? Because the other thing we talk about a lot is that is that the rest of the world will sabotage you, right? Will look to sabotage you. But when we're strong here, they can't do it, right? Like I can't tell like what they had there, those cupcakes are my favorite version of cupcake, right? Like they had red velvet cupcakes. I love red velvet. They had double chocolate cupcakes. I love, love, love dark chocolate, right? And it was a dark chocolate because my friend told me. And then they had like a chocolate cake, right? So it basically, and the chocolate cake had the texture of a brownie. So it was like a birthday and they had the texture of a brownie. And so I'm sitting here like, seriously, guys, these are all my favorite things. But I didn't even feel like I needed it. Like I'd set myself up in advance to avoid anything like that. Yay, what is it, Miss TT or Miss TT? Oh, I can't believe I said Miss TT. Miss TT, congratulations! I'm so excited. I cannot wait to help you guys and work with you in the challenge. Um, you use the other meeting platforms you use. So let's talk about it a little bit. I love that you asked that. So I'm going to post the link again for the challenge because I'm so excited for you all, and I am so proud of you ladies that decided to choose health today. Right? That decided, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm doing this. I'm changing. I'm changing my life, and I'm looking at this as the last time I need to do something like this because I always talk about how I've been on a diet since I was 8 years old, but I've been successful once, right? So I've cabbage soup diet, Nutrisystem, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, like you name it, Slim Fast, Atkins, like you name it, I've tried it, right? I've been successful one time, and it's definitely been with keto and low carb and exercise. But this time the difference was the mindset change, and that is the major thing that we work on, right? And so you asked about the different meeting platforms. I've tried it all too. I'm telling you, Miss Marcia, it is serious. We try it all. So the different platforms that we use. So remember, in the challenge you're getting meal plans that we're working through, and I show you how to eat a healthier way, right? We get workout plans, and I customize them so that there's opportunities to do advanced as well as like a beginner level, right? And the reason I do that is because I know that everyone doesn't start being able to do jump squats, right? If you've watched in my videos, you see I do jump squats, do push-ups and all these different things, right? I didn't start there. I started with push-ups on the wall, right? I couldn't get on the ground. So I couldn't do push-ups on the ground at 350 pounds, right? Some people at 350 can. I couldn't. So I was on the wall doing my push-ups, right? Hey, my keto carnivore, I saw a message from you the other day. Hi, how are you? I'm on the wall doing my push-ups. Reach out to me, my keto carnivore, and let's chat. I'm so glad you caught me on live too. Anyways, my push-ups were on the wall. And then like jump squats, no, I would halfway squat because I couldn't get down because of my knees, right? So I think about those things when I'm putting together a workout program. And we'll be doing some live workouts too during challenge because I love doing live workouts. But we'll do some of those during challenge too. But I couldn't do all those things. So when I create my workout programs, I create them for folks who were like me, maybe couldn't get on the ground and do push-ups like that. And I create them for folks who have a little more, right? Maybe you've got a little more mobility, but you still want to, you still need to work on your eating, right? Work on the nutrition aspect of it. So I create workouts for everyone. That's the way I see it, right? Because I want anybody. I like to remove excuses. right? That's the main thing. When I'm having a conversation with someone, when I'm helping someone on their journey, I remove excuses because there are none, right? When we think about it, oh, Antoinette, hi, I saw you join the challenge. Congratulations. Yeah, the Facebook group, everyone's being accepted in the Facebook group tomorrow. So you're gonna get an email. You're gonna with all the details, all the meal plans, everything tomorrow. You're also gonna get accepted into the Facebook group, and we are getting going. I'm so excited. I have my husband watching it, not to snatch, but to get healthy. He asked, "Are men able to join?" Okay, so I have had men join the challenges in the past, but not this time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have men joining this challenge this time, and the only reason is because I want to really focus on women. But if you reach out to me, Alicia, I can connect your husband to a guy one of the guys that I meant, like one of my mentees, and he's really amazing at helping men get healthy, like helping men change their lives. So I can connect them together. All right. So definitely send me a email at hello at ketomommy makeover.com. So hello at ketomommy makeover.com. Or I could write it in here. I want to make sure that this is really, if anybody wants to reach out to me, this is like the email to reach out, but definitely either Alicia or, you have your husband, one of you guys can reach out to me here and I can connect you to my mentee. His name is Mark Bigot, right? But it's Bigot, and you'll see him on Instagram. I forgot his name on Instagram, but you also see him on Facebook at Mark Bigot. But yeah, if you send me a message, I'll connect you guys because I talk to him just about every day. But he's really good. So anyway, oh man, I forgot what we were talking about. I'm so sorry. So anyway, oh yeah, yes. So you asked, will the challenge be on Facebook app only? So the group is on Facebook. That's where we'll be connecting. But for our like weekly Q&As and things like that, I'm sending you guys that. We can do that on, it's going to be Zoom and Facebook. So there's some people who are just going to want to join right on Facebook, right? And so you'll join it there. But then also I'll have the Zoom link open so you can ask questions and, ask them verbally, like we can have a conversation, right? So we're going to have both options, either the Facebook or the Zoom for the Q&As, right? But a lot of the information that's going to be sent, I send it in email and it's in the Facebook group because I want to make sure that folks who are not like joint at the hip with Facebook, like many of us are, right? When Facebook went down the other day, people lost their minds. But I want to make sure that folks who are like so connected to Facebook can still have the opportunity to get the results from this challenge, right? So I email everything out as well. All right. But yeah, definitely just kind of want to let you guys know for this challenge, you definitely want to join this challenge. I'm going to put the link in one more time before we close out, but you're going to get meal plans, right? Where I'm showing you how to eat healthy, how to eat a low carb lifestyle, but do it in a way to where you see results, but you feel better, right? We don't have to, we can avoid the conversations around type 2 diabetes and all those things. Like I remember every time I go to the doctor's office for like the yearly physical, I'd be like nervous walking in, right? Like, oh my goodness, what are they going to say now, right? I never had any health ailments really, but I was still nervous because I'm like, I know I've gained another 15 pounds, or I know I've had another baby, or whatever the case may be. So I know my weight has gone up. So what are they going to say this time? Like I was always so scared, right? And so I want to avoid that. I want you to avoid that. And I want to help you avoid that. So definitely join this challenge. We're getting rid of excuses because thing is, excuses are, it's just our way of stopping ourselves, right? It's our way of blocking our blessings. Like there's so much that we can do, but we make excuses because we get nervous. We're like, and usually the nervousness is, I don't know if I can actually do this. Like that's normally what the nervousness is. And so we make excuses like, well, I work really crazy hours. So do most people, like, or it'd be like, well, I've got a lot of kids. Yeah, yeah. I got 4. One of my friends, she has 9 kids. She lost 170 pounds, you know? And it's like we always have something, right? Hey, Jessica, how are you? Did you get to join the challenge? I don't know. I don't remember. I saw you join the one of the Facebook groups though. Um, but yeah, it's like, we make all these excuses. I don't like to exercise. That's not even an excuse. That's a preference. Right? That's just like let it go, right? So like we make all these excuses because we want to psych ourselves out. Much of it is because we're afraid to go all in because we're like, what if I go all in and I don't see the results? Now I'm going to feel like nothing's going to help me, right? So we tell ourselves, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it this time. Nah, maybe next time." Right? Nope. Join now. Yes, congratulations. Somebody else just joined. Congratulations. I'm so excited to help you guys change your lives. Like to me, when I think about where I was at 350 pounds, where I was 5 years ago at this time, because that's what it was. 5 years ago, 2016, I was about 330 to 350 pounds. I don't know how much, right? And I remember the things that I was not able to do. I remember missing out on my family. I remember missing out on vacations and things with my friends because, frankly, I just didn't feel comfortable going. I didn't want anybody to see me like this. Or I didn't want to have to set up those excuses for why we couldn't do anything. So I'd be holding them back. That's how I felt, right? Like if they wanted to do like zip lining, I didn't wanna be like, "Oh, I'm scared," or that would be my normal thing. "Oh, I'm scared." I wasn't scared of zip lining. It was just that the weight capacity was 280 pounds or was it 250? Whatever it was, and I weighed 300, so I could not go. But I didn't wanna say, "Oh, I can't go because of the weight capacity," so I was just like, "Oh, I'm scared." I didn't wanna do that to people anymore. Now they don't wanna go, they feel bad going, you know? Get rid of that. And so that when I think about those things that I went through and that many of my clients went through because of our weight, right? Because you start to feel like, who is this? Get this off of me, right? And once I felt like that, I just wanted to help. Once I got rid of that feeling, once I took that mask off, right? That covering that wasn't me, so many of them felt amazing. I felt amazing. And I wanted to help so many other people reach their goals. And so that's why I do this, right? Because like when I even think about this challenge and what we're doing, it's definitely like the price point is way lower than the challenges I used to do. But I just wanted to get as many people as possible in this challenge to help as many people as possible avoid the holiday weight gain. Like that was my thought. I was like, if I just want to get it before the holidays. I want to do this before the holidays. And my business manager, my operations manager, my business manager and CFO were like, ma'am, if you take off this amount of time for a challenge, to focus on the challenge, you're missing this, you're missing this. Of course, they had all the things that would be, missed. But for me, I'm like, I could help 100 women at one time in a challenge, or 50 women, or 3 women. I don't care. If I can help these people at one time in a challenge, right? Get healthy, change their lives, and prepare for the holidays so they can walk away and say no to that sweet potato pie, or they can say, I'll just have a little bit, whatever that is for them, then it's worth it. If there is if there is even one person who gets to, see 25 pounds or 20 pounds or 10 pounds gone forever. And now their knees feel a little better. Now they feel a little more comfortable walking around, walking outside, walking with their kids or their husband or family or friends. It's worth it. So let me see. I only have actually, I gotta go. Wait, plan on doing all my shopping this weekend. So bring on the meal plan. You're getting it tomorrow morning. Uh, will there be suggestions for snacks and meal plans? I got it all. It's gold. Now, do we have to do any style of fasting in this challenge? I leave fasting up to you guys. I recommend it at different times, but I don't recommend it at the beginning. And then how much does it cost? Is challenge flexible where I can work within my schedule? Yes, you can definitely work it within your schedule. And it's $37 for the 21-day challenge. I know I know. I know my business manager is like, I cannot believe you're only charging $37. And I was like, why not? You know, because if I can, like I said, if that many more people can get healthy because the price point is lower, why not? And so that's what we're doing. All right. So, um, taking care of God's temple. Yes. Lil Smitty, you said it all. All right. I love you guys. Thank you all for joining. I have to go. I have a call with one of my clients, but I am so proud of you guys. Congratulations to each and every person that joined the challenge. I'm going to post the link one more time, and then I'm going to head out. I've got to go, but I will see you guys again next week around the same time, and we'll be chatting. All right. Have a great day, everybody. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, thank you. I'll see you later.